Samsung's new Galaxy Z Fold 7 is finally here, and it brings several exciting changes. If you've been waiting for the perfect foldable phone, this might be the one. In this video, we'll explore what's new and see if it's worth the upgrade. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is impressively slim, measuring just 8.9 millimeters thick when folded, very similar to a regular smartphone. When unfolded, it becomes an ultra-thin 4.2 millimeters device. Despite being both taller and wider than its predecessor, the phone has shed 24 grams in weight compared to last year's model. The back panel is now protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and the frame is built from Samsung's advanced armor aluminum. The ingress protection remains the same, offering both water and dust resistance with an IP48 rating. One of the key updates is the hinge design. It's now even smaller, yet Samsung claims it's more durable than before. The hinge can hold the phone open at various angles, and it folds completely shut without leaving a gap. Visually, the crease in the inner display looks similar to the previous version, still noticeable if you're looking for it, but it feels slightly flatter when you run your finger across it. The inner screen is now a full 8-inch foldable OLED panel with a high resolution and a smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. Samsung also says it's more durable, thanks to a layer of thicker glass and a newly added titanium plate. The small increase in size from 7.6 inches to features a Perio speakers for audio. However, they're quieter than last year's model, with a loudness rating considered average. While the speakers deliver clear vocals and well-defined highs, the bass is noticeably lacking. If you'd like to compare the sound quality for yourself, you can check out the comparison tool linked below the video. For biometrics, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is impressively slim, measuring just 8.9 millimeters thick when folded, very similar to a regular smartphone. When unfolded, it becomes an ultra-thin 4.2 millimeters device. Despite being both taller and wider than its predecessor, the phone has shed 24 grams in weight compared to last year's model. The back panel is now protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and the frame is built from Samsung's advanced armor aluminum. The ingress protection remains the same, offering both water and dust resistance with an IP48 rating. One of the key updates is the hinge design. It's now even smaller, yet Samsung claims it's more. This year's Galaxy Foldables are the first to launch with Samsung's new One UI 8, running on top of Android 16. Visually, the interface remains mostly the same as One UI 7. A familiar feature is the taskbar at the bottom, which gives easy access to recent apps while using another app, much like what you'd find on a tablet. One noticeable improvement is the expanded Circle to Search feature, which now even works within games, allowing users to get hints and info without leaving the app. Multitasking remains a strong point for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. You can open multiple apps simultaneously using split screen or pop-up windows, and even your AI results can show up in pop-ups. This makes it especially convenient when interacting with Gemini, Google's new AI assistant. Through Gemini Live mode, you can have natural, flowing conversations, ask questions, and get visual input responses by simply pointing your camera at an object. It can even take information from multiple apps to complete tasks. For instance, you can show it your travel clothes and ask if they're suitable for the current weather at your destination. The Z Fold 7 also promises long-term support. Samsung is offering 7 years of major OS updates and 7 years of security patches, which is a huge step forward for device longevity. Powering the Z Fold 7 is the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, the same powerful chipset used in the Galaxy S25 series. Performance in benchmarks is excellent and ranks near the top of the charts. However, during extended stress tests, the phone showed noticeable thermal throttling, sometimes worse than other flagship phones. This could affect heavy gaming or multitasking sessions over time. Battery-wise, the Z Fold 7 retains the 4,400 mAh capacity from its predecessor. Battery life remains similar too, around 11 hours and 44 minutes of active use on the inner screen and up to 12 hours and 56 minutes on the cover display. It's decent but not groundbreaking, especially when compared to non-foldable flagship phones.